I thought I would try something different with this video and share some recent purchases that I've made the past month. After 15 years, you would think that I had everything printed by DC on Batman, but since he's the only book selling right now, there is always a steady stream of new and reissued books for me to pick up. First up is Detective Comics number 1, Mythology. This takes place in Detective Comics number 994 through 999. This introduces a new mystery tied up in Batman's past. Peter J. Tomasi and Doug Mahnke team up to bring back who I can only assume is Hugo Strange. Generally, it has seemed like Detective Comics is an incubator for stranger ideas and less mature storytelling compared to the Batman title, so I'm not giving it a priority on my reading list. And the next is an unusual one. The Joker Presents a Puzzle Box. This book by Matthew Rosenberg and Jesus Merino collects the entire limited series from issue 1 through 7. In this story, the Riddler is dead, and the GCPD have to figure out the mystery of who killed him. Everyone is a suspect, and the only person talking is the Joker. But can his word be trusted? This kind of reminds me of Gaiman's Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader. I'm intrigued, and will probably read it next. Next is one of my Batman adjacent books, Birds of Prey, Murder and Mystery. This book collects Birds of Prey number 56 through 67 by Gail Simone and Ed Beans. The Birds of Prey are Huntress, Black Canary, and others led by Barbara Gordon, who didn't let crippling injury stop her from crime fighting as Oracle. This book was just published, but the story is from 2003, so it's kind of dated. Still, Gail Simone is a truly excellent writer, and I look forward to reading these adventures. Next is Batman Secret Files, a shameless cash grab of a book that collects the Secret Files series, which was a series of one-shots about the Signal, Huntress, Clown Hunter, Peacekeeper, Miracle Molly, and the Gardener. Yes, the great James Tynion wrote some of these, but they are balanced by the decidedly subpar Mariko Tamaki. I probably wouldn't have picked this book up if I wasn't a completist and it wasn't so cheap. Hard pass in the priority list. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one, but I really liked the cover. It collects the original 2 Spawn/Batman stories from the 90s. These were stories that were clamoured for, given the similarities between the two characters, and they didn't disappoint. They have long been out of print until now. The cover has some cool embossing effects that I really like. I also like how they use the old Batman logo from back then. Unfortunately, a bigger collection will be published in a few months that includes these stories and the upcoming Spawn Batman collaboration, making for a more complete volume. This will be good to revisit, though, before the new story drops. Next is the Absolute Edition of Dark Knight's Metal. This crossover was a capstone to Scott Snyder's Batman storytelling, presenting a new multiverse full of dark Batman who wreak havoc on the DC universe. This is presented in a faux metal case, and the oversized art really showcases Greg Capullo's excellent work on the DC universe. Finally, I have Batman Joker's Asylum. Like Secret Files, this collects a series of one-shots of Batman villains presented by the Joker. Written and drawn in quite a few different styles, this looks like it could be a fun read on a rainy day. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for listening, and if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I am Batman, you are Batman, we are Batman.